Hola profesora, buenas noches, Gilberto Balón para 11 Diario. Ayer el DT Straus mencionaba que tanto usted le podía enseñar cosas como usted a él. Hoy, ¿qué cree que enseñó Tigres no solamente al Byern sino al resto del mundo? Y si me pudiera dar una opinión del ambiente que hoy se vio en el estadio, muchas gracias.
Okay, so 2 questions for you. Yesterday, Byern's coach mentioned that he could learn something from you and that you could learn something from him, but what do you think he learned today from Tigres and what did Tigres show to the rest of the world? And the second question is, what do you think of the ambience today at the stadium?
Yes, great questions. I think first things first, what maybe he would have taken away from the game if I were to try to put myself in his shoes, because I obviously don't know, would be the in-game adaptability, the in-game resilience. I think that the players really rose to the occasion. I mean, nobody knew what was going to happen tonight, and we were prepared for all scenarios, and I think there's something about that. We've never played a 5-back. If you look back to every game I've ever played and coached, not played because I don't play anymore, coach for this team, we've never played with 5 in the back, but that was absolutely necessary tonight with their quality, with their numbers that they sent forward, and for our players to be able to do that with 3 sessions preparation is incredible. So I think this league and these players are on the rise. I think he would walk away thinking that, as well as we were a respectable opponent tonight.
Buenas preguntas, vamos a responder la primera. Yo lo que pensaría si me pudiera poner en sus zapatos es la capacidad que tiene Tigres para adaptarnos, la resiliencia. Las jugadoras salieron y se levantaron en esta ocasión. Nadie sabía qué iba a pasar, teníamos todos los escenarios. Nunca habíamos jugado con una línea de 5, pero era necesario por la calidad del Byern, con las jugadoras que mandaron adelante. Las jugadoras, y todo el respeto a los jugadores de Tigres porque practicaron esto en solo 3 sesiones y lo pudieron lograr, entonces que eso es algo muy bueno.
In the second question around the ambiance, I mean, the incomparables continue to show up for us. I mean, the amount of love and passion that they emit for us, the way it raises the girls. I mean, the players look to the crowd. When things happen, they look, they connect. I mean, this is something that I have said and I'll continue to say. It is absolutely special. Women's football across the world can learn a lot from this crowd. The loyalty that they show, the chants, the connection, everything that they bring is so special, and I hope the world takes notice.
Y pues los incomparables siguen viniendo al estadio y demostrando quiénes son, el amor y la pasión que demuestran en todos los juegos, cómo emocionan a las jugadoras, ves cómo ven a los aficionados, cómo conectan, y ya lo he dicho antes, pero lo sigo diciendo, es algo absolutamente especial. La gente a través del mundo puede aprender de lo que ven aquí, de la conexión, de las porras, de todo lo que es, y espero que el mundo esté poniendo atención.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches, Grace Herrera de Posta Deportes. Preguntarle, muchos ponían como favorita al Byern sobre Tigres, pero Tigres volvió a mostrar lo que ella mencionaba, la resiliencia y todas las cualidades que tienen. ¿Cuál fue la clave para conseguir esta Copa Amazonas? Muchas gracias.
So a lot of people put Byern as the favorites to win this match, but like you mentioned, Tigres showed resilience and many of the qualities you just mentioned. But what do you think was the key today to win the match?
I think the key was understanding that, you know, every game and every match is going to take on a different story. And today we prepared for having a bit of the ball, which we did, and I think we did made some great decisions with in the first 25 minutes. We started strong, we got ahead, and those are all planned things. But when it came to the defending, I mean, you don't really see Tigres defending for long periods of time in the league. It's different. But if you remember back to the final against actually Club America, we did the same. We had 36% possession against them in leg 1 and we still found a way to win. So what I think is most impressive about this group of women is that it's not always going to look the same, but we're going to find a way to win.
Para la clave aquí es entender que cada partido es una historia diferente. Planeamos detener el balón y así fue, tomamos buenas decisiones en los primeros 25 minutos que empezamos fuerte. Eso es lo que planeamos, y cuando hablamos de la parte defensiva no es algo que nos ven hacer normalmente, es algo que inclusive hicimos en la final del América, que tuvimos que defender mucho. y pues no es algo que vamos a ver regularmente, pero que pues salió y que era necesario hacerlo y así fue.
Buenas noches, profesora. Rafael Parra para Tiempo Reglamentario. ¿Qué tanto se puede beneficiar Tigres y la selección mexicana al haber enfrentado al Byern Múnich?
How can Tigres and the national team benefit from playing against Byern Munich?
Yeah, great question. I think the more international fixtures, the higher the level of the competition, the more realistic it is towards the challenges of the national team. There's no secret that we hold 6 to 9 players to 10 players at any given time that can play for this country. I find my job to be to service them, to service what they need, to be able to compete on that highest level, and these games give us a real chance to do that. I'm excited that hopefully this is more frequent in the future. I know this takes a lot to put these games on. The whole club was working their tails off this week to get this game off the ground, and credit to the club for pulling this off in the best possible way. But the players benefit. They really do. You see Kumagai out there, Japan's top player. Like, these are players that they need that challenge from. And we do have it in the league, but we need to understand how we fare in the international and global games. So these are so important.
Bueno, es una gran pregunta, porque obviamente entre más podamos enfrentar más rivales internacionales, vamos a poder ver dónde estamos paradas. No es un secreto que Tigres tiene a 6, 9 seleccionadas en nuestro equipo que pueden jugar para el país. Y pues mi trabajo es poder dar ese servicio y poder tener la oportunidad con juegos como estos de poder hacer eso, que podamos tener juegos como este más frecuentemente. Sabe que el equipo y todo el staff de Tigres trabajó muy duro para poder tener un juego como hoy y que pues le quiere dar el crédito al que pudiera salir adelante en este tipo de evento, que lo hizo muy bien y que obviamente benefició a las jugadoras que bueno, pudieron jugar contra jugadoras de diferentes países que bueno, también se pueden enfrentar a grandes jugadoras internacionales aquí en la liga, pero tenemos que entender cómo trabajamos cuando tenemos participaciones internacionales como esta.
Última pregunta.
Hi coach, here is Etienne from Grupo Multimedios. Still on this line, because you already play against Byern, you already play against Los Angeles, so is it fair enough to ask CONCACAF to make an international league for women? Like, there's that Champions League on Europe, but it's fair enough to start this movement to have this level rising?
I'm going to say it. We're waiting for Canada to step up. I'm Canadian. I come from born and bred. I'm dying for Canada to start a league. And why am I talking about Canada? Because I think you need one more powerhouse league, and then you can execute exactly what you said. Right now, it just seems between the two countries, America and Mexico, we're able to set up friendlies. You saw the tournament with Club America last year where they went Rayadas and all the way to Portland. There are opportunities, and this one is a little bit unique, where we're actually hosting a European squad. Maybe the next step is to go to Europe, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is the region needs more investment, like now. And it's frustrating being Canadian and not having a league at home, I'll be honest with you. It's something that is near and dear to my heart, and that's why I'm super grateful to Mexico for opening the doors to me. But there's a ton of players and coaches and referees that are dying for this opportunity. So we're waiting for the region, the countries to step up in the region, and I think your idea will be perfect.
Bueno, empieza diciendo que es hora de que Canadá dé ese paso hacia adelante, porque es alguien que creció en Canadá y que se muere porque Canadá pueda tener una liga poderosa. Como ahorita, viéndolo, las ligas poderosas es básicamente México y Estados Unidos, y que ahorita pues hemos tenido esos partidos amistosos, por ejemplo, como lo tuvieron América y Rayadas Portland, que se han creado esas oportunidades, y que aquí tuvimos una oportunidad única porque pudimos recibir a un equipo europeo, y que la región necesita invertir más, y que a veces es frustrante ver a Canadá, que Canadá no tenga una liga, y que está muy agradecida con México por abrir esa puerta, porque sabe que hay muchas jugadoras y entrenadoras y referees en Canadá que quisieran poder tener una liga doméstica, y que está esperando que la región pueda dar ese paso hacia adelante.
Muchas gracias, coach. Gracias a todos.
Gracias. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, bienvenidos a la conferencia post partido con el equipo del Bayern Múnich. ¿Quién empieza?
Buenas noches. Preguntar con qué sabor de boca se quedan del fútbol mexicano después de este partido. Para los dos. This is a question for both of you. What feeling do you have after living this game here at Volcán?
Yeah, of course, the result for us is a little bit disappointing. There was moments in the game where we were really good, but there was also moments that we need to continue to work on, take back to our campus and continue to push and continue to develop from there. But as a whole, I think we have to look at this at the bigger picture. The game was unbelievable, the atmosphere was massively enjoyable, everybody turned out, everybody supported, and yeah, today is a day where we celebrate women's football, and we're able to kind of create a link between Byern and Tigres for the future. We support the women's game as much as possible, two ambitious clubs, and it's days like today that you enjoy.
Pues el resultado no era lo que esperábamos, pero tuvimos momentos en que jugamos muy bien, otros momentos donde tenemos que trabajar y pulir y desarrollar a partir de esos momentos, pero viendo todo el partido fue increíble, la atmósfera, el ver a los fans fue increíble, celebramos el fútbol femenil, creamos un enlace entre el Bayern y Tigres y es sobre apoyar el fútbol femenil.
Yeah, same as Georgia just said. I think it was a wonderful experience playing in this stadium, and the fans turned up. It was really loud. It was like I said yesterday. Also, it's nice weather and everybody turns up. It's a good pitch, and it was a competitive team, so we played against. So yeah, it was a good day for women's football.
Al igual que Georgia, creo que fue una experiencia muy buena jugar en este estadio con gente que se escuchaban y que, como lo mencionó ayer, es un equipo muy competitivo, Tigres, y que fue un buen día para el fútbol femenil.
Hola, buenas noches Georgia, buenas noches profesor, Gilberto Balón para Once Diario. Ayer mencionaba que tanto usted podía enseñarle cosas a Carolina Moscato como ella a usted. Por ello, ¿qué fue lo que le enseñó la DT canadiense y por supuesto TigresFemenil? Gracias.
Some question for you. Yesterday in your press conference you mentioned that you could learn from Carmelina and Carmelina could learn from you. So today, what do you learn from Carmelina and TigresFemenil?
No, to be honest, I think that we had a better team in most part of the game. I think they are really good organized. I think we play out from the back. We play out the pressing a lot. What I really are impressed with the Tigres team today in the game is how they attack our box the first 20 minutes. We have problems, and also on our flanks, 1v1 situations, and the goal is very well done from them. And I think they defended well. Their last third, so the structure and organization. Of course, we can look at what Tigres did because they made it difficult. But I think we created enough to score at least one, maybe two, even maybe 3 times today. We didn't. We just had a chat about that in the dressing room, and that's what we need to prove. That's what we take away from our state. That we played very well out from our back. We burned the first line of pressing. We burned the second line of pressing. We were right between the lines. We arrived to the last third. From there on, we create not enough big chances, but we created enough to score at least. But we could have created those chances even more. But of course, all credit to Tigres. They scored a goal and they shot up the shop. So that's what we need to learn. That the efficiency of Tigres, of course, and of course they have some amazing players. They have a strong forward that Fischel did a really good game today and made the life difficult for our defenders. They have the captain in the middle is good at controlling the midfield and can also the left winger is. I know the names, but I'm not going to say it because I think I pronounced them wrong. But the left winger also is good one that's a great level. This we knew. I think we shut them down quite a bit in those situations. But again, they won 1-0. That's what matters, and we need to learn from the efficiency and how they close up the shot after they score.
Para ser honestos, Tigres es un equipo que está muy bien organizado, que presiona muy bien. Está impresionado por lo que hizo el equipo, que el Byern sí tuvo problemas, que era sobre estar bien organizados, que sí crearon muchas oportunidades el día de hoy, pero no anotaron un gol, y fue algo que hablaron en el vestidor después del partido, que eso es la lección que se lleva en el día de hoy, y que era presionar sobre las líneas, después de ahí tener esas oportunidades, y que pues todo el crédito para TigresFemenil, jugadoras increíbles, por ejemplo Mia Fischel, que hizo que tuvieran problemas las defensas. También estuvo hablando de Uche, de Lili Mercado, de Ovalle, que no menciona el nombre porque dice que no los quería pronunciar mal, pero que muy impresionado con esas jugadoras, y que sí que hubo momentos en que pudieron ponerle una pausa a Tigres, pero que al final de cuentas Tigres ganó 1-0 y que eso es lo que importa.
Last question.
Hi, here Daniel Santiago from Grupo Multimedios. Question for both of you as coach and as a player. So you already mentioned the strongest points today of Tigres, but what do you think are the weakest points or the points to develop to be in that elite level as both of you?
I think for me it was kind of the playing out from the back from our end. We kind of got a lot of joy in the first phase, being able to play from the goalkeeper to the centre back to then finding the holding midfielder. We got a lot of joy in that, so potentially that's somewhere where Tigres can improve on. Just kind of positioning on the press, angle of the press, and maybe go man for man in the midfield to kind of make it harder for us.
No, I think it's I must focus on my own team. I think we so this is I think we are very well. We are one of the better teams in Europe, and actually that phase of how to play. So it's not easy for Tigres, and I think that's not the level they normally maybe face in the Mexican league in that phase of the game. So it was hard for them, but it was a good learning process, and they know from that. But I think it's. I have enough to worry about my own team. I think they will look at their things and what they can improve, and we need to look at what we need to improve. So, but it was a good game, competitive game. I think it was a really good pre-season game for us to come here and a friendly game. And it didn't always feel like it was a friendly game, and that is often good for the supporters as well. So and everybody will turn up on the stand. So now all credit to the Tigres, and we congratulate them with the win, but it will not happen again.
Primero yo creo que para ella es el jugar desde atrás, el cómo empiezan a jugar con la portera, que cree que es algo de lo que se puede mejorar, el juego posicional y la presión. Y el entrenador menciona que a él le gusta enfocarse en su equipo, que también tiene cosas que mejorar, porque pues sí, Byern es un equipo muy competitivo en Europa y que no iba a ser fácil para Tigres, que fue un buen proceso, que claro que van a mejorar Tigres. Fue un buen juego, fue un juego competitivo, fue un buen juego de pretemporada para ellos, fue un amistoso, pero no se sintió como un amistoso. Fue algo muy bueno para los fans que estuvieron aquí, y pues sobre todo en las gradas, y que todo el crédito para Tigres, y que quiere felicitar al equipo en su victoria.
Thank you.
Gracias.